12 after 9, the Kentucky Symphony Orchestra is paying tribute to the classic 1978 album, Christmas Portraits. Here to tell us more about this year's performance is J.R. Cassidy. J.R., how are you?
Good, Frank.
Good. I love this time of year.
I know, it's great. I mean, and music is so much tied to the holiday and how we feel about the holiday.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about the KSO and why did you pick this selection?
Well, you know, I was out looking for stocking stuffers for my wife, and I picked up this. I knew she liked the Carpenters, so I thought, I'll pick that up. And I never heard it before, and then we heard it come Christmas, and I thought, wow, you know, that would make a great live concert because it had a whole orchestra and chorus and all this stuff, and then certainly Karen and everybody singing and the like. And I thought, and the fact that it had, you know, Tchaikovsky, it had everything that you could think of associated with the Christmas holidays, kind of like thrown into a blender and hit frappe.
And if you're of a certain age too, like this is bringing back memories for me, because I remember that was, you know, I was a kid in the '80s, so that was, you know, Christmas time. It was that. It was Johnny Mathis.
Sure.
All those real big hits, all those big albums.
Right. No, and this is beautiful. And so I was back and forth with Richard Carpenter a couple times, and he was going, I don't know. And then finally, you know, he just kind of just stood out of the way and said, okay, you know, so we had the opportunity to do it. And so
how does that work? I mean, so you can't just say, we're going to play this.
Well, no, I mean, you want to get their blessing, you know, type of thing. And so, but the music doesn't exist. I mean, the printed music. Yeah. So we had to have our arranger, Terry LeBolt, completely rebuild that entire album to where we could play it.
I mean, this is like, so nobody's done this before.
Nobody. We're the only ones that have it.
Wow, that is really something else, JR. That is really something else. Okay, so the show is when?
It's this Friday and Saturday night.
2 nights, okay.
2 nights, 7:30 at Greaves Concert Hall on the campus of Northern Kentucky University. And you know, it's going to be a fun type of thing, and you'll walk out of there truly in the spirit of Christmas.
And I think too, I mean, kids will enjoy this too, you know, and all ages, music lovers.
Absolutely. I mean, there's about 40 different tunes that you'll recognize. And Denise Parocco is coming in from Virginia to sing Karen's role, you know, and because that's not an easy find.
Not at all.
So, and she's wonderful. And so I think everybody will just walk out of there feeling like, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
And the musicians probably have really enjoyed this.
Yeah, because it's just something that they would never do.
Right.
You know, to play a studio album live.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. That's really cool. What do you guys have coming up in the new year?
Oh, we're going to we're going to do the siege of Leningrad, and you know, back in the USSR.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Not from the White Album, but and then we're doing a Carmen, a complete Carmen.
Oh wow!
In March, and then we're swinging the classics in May.
In May for spring there. JR, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tickets available? How much tickets?
They're between $19 and $35,
that's great.
and half off for kids.
Look at that.
You know, so
Friday and Saturday, go do it. Go do it. Thanks so much, Jay. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
9:15 right now. Let's get over to Catherine Bodak. She's watching the forecast. You know, look.